points in which I did not think that I would survive. It really scared the crap out of me. And this was supposed to be stand up paddle boarding. I got everything good except for the whole stand up part. I totally and very gracefully, if I do admit, biffed it into the water. Thank God it was water, not something else, just like I'm about to do on these rocks. I actually did too. More than once, but it was still pretty cool. Definitely a workout, not something I'm used to. Thank God that I did personal training for a couple of months, because without that, I promise you I wouldn't have made it. I did, my husband will be proud of me, get towed back in actually, because I was dying and the wind was pretty freaking bad. Couple notes. This part of the island is gorgeous. We got to go to White Beach, we got to go to Black Mountain, we went into like little caves and all kinds of stuff, and we got to do a picnic with all this traditional Greek food on this white beach that had one little house that was dug into a cave, like many of these that are behind me. See this? Like these are like into the rocks. Isn't that cool? It's super neat. So if you can see behind me, that's where we went at first from where we are, which is that farthest point all the way around it into a cave. That is called Black Mountain. Then we went all the way in the other direction, whee, and all the way on the other side of that point, which is White Beach. And we camped out on White Beach for an hour, had lunch, ate some melon, had some traditional Greek tomato salad, which was bomb. It was so good. My dad would be so jealous of the yummy olives that were in there. And we just kind of got to see like this side of it, which was really cool. So we had catamarans going around behind us. The water was so clear and see-through. It's like this dark, deep turquoise color. There were at points in the cave, it was so clear that you could see 30, 40, 50 feet deep. It was nuts. So I highly recommend paddleboarding in Greece, or anywhere really. It was kind of fun. I am not an ocean person. I am not a sports person. I am the biggest girly girl that you have ever met in your entire life. So for me to do this was really stepping out of my comfort zone. In fact, like, I hate the beach. I grew up at the beach. I grew up in Santa Barbara, California, and all my friends surfed. Everybody did that kind of stuff. I was not the one that did. I was a big fat girl, so I was absolutely terrified of getting in a bathing suit in front of everybody. Luckily, a couple years ago, I changed that and lost 95 pounds. I've kept it off for 4 years. So without doing that, I would not ever be able to do what I just did. I wouldn't have the confidence to do it, or to even try it for that matter. It was so cool being out there and being like in these caves, having catamarans going by us and sailboats going by us, and us being like right out there on the water with them. You could probably see behind me, there's a ton of ships, and all of those were all going by us, which is pretty neat. There are all these cool little huts and houses and storage shacks and bars and restaurants just built into the side of these like volcanic rock, which is what all of this is made out of. We got a pretty cool history on the island. We got to eat the Greek food. We got to think we were dying for a few minutes. My voice is kind of rough because I screamed at a few different points, especially the first time that I biffed it. And then I figured out that I could sit down and paddle a lot easier, so that's pretty much what I did for the majority of it after biffing it the first time standing. But if you ever come back here, or here at all to Santorini, if I ever come back, I will probably try it again. If I go anywhere else that has this opportunity, I might try it again. Canoeing, kayaking probably sounds like a better option for me because I like the whole sitting aspect, but it was still really cool and I'm glad that I tried it. So I hope that you're having an awesome day and don't miss out on any more of the adventures that we're gonna have. Tomorrow we're going fishing with a captain who's gonna teach us about the fish of all this area of Greece, which I'm so excited about because fishing is my very favorite thing to do. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so already. My name's Christina Fowler. I hope you're having a great day and God bless.